Good afternoon, guys. Today we're going to cast some round ball to get ready for this upcoming hunting season, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so to cast round ball, you really don't need too much stuff. Of course you're going to need lead, which we have here. I carry in a small shot bag. Now, normally you want to carry shot rather than chunks of lead because it's very hard to recreate shot. We'll do that in another video, but for now we're going to focus more on the round ball. So I have some shot here in my shot bag. This is my bullet mold that we're actually going to be molding the round ball with. And this is a lead ladle. Now this lead ladle has a hole in the back so I can stick a stick in there to get over the fire. I don't have to work over heat that much. And then of course a stick for the back of the lead ladle. So I'm going to get the camera refocused and show you how we do this. Okay guys, so this process is pretty straightforward. First thing I'm going to do, I like to preheat my bullet mold, just the front of it, rather than putting hot lead into a cold mold. So I'm going to get just some coals out of the fire. I'm going to throw them on the rock here, and I'm just going to lay the top of my bullet mold on those. Then we're going to take some shot from our shot pouch and put it right in our lead ladle. That off to the side, and then we're going to heat up our shot. Now it doesn't take too long to heat this up. It's actually a pretty quick process if you have a good hot fire. So you just want to get that down in the coals. Try not to get too much ash or debris in there because that might hurt the integrity of your ball. So you want to just keep that over hot coals. Now I had a pretty good fire going here. Excuse the smoke a little bit. We have the wind's blowing all over the place today. And like I said, you want to just watch it. You don't want to burn your stick and lose your lead ladle. And you don't want to lose your lead if it's a valuable resource, if it's all you have while you're out there. So I'm going to let this heat up and melt down. I'll get you a close-up. So we melted the lead down, our lead shot. You just want to be careful with this. As you can see, hopefully, it came a liquid. So I'm going to take my bullet mold and then get that. It's going to cool down. Throw that back in there for 1 second just to rewarm. You want that real good and liquidy. As soon as you get that, have your bullet mold ready. And pour in your lead. Now, one thing I want to make you guys aware of when you're doing this, there, so we don't lose any of our lead. Okay. You see some lead poured out over the top. We can reuse that. I'm going to pop this out, and you can see we have our first ball. And I'm going to show you in a next clip how we can actually take care of that to clean it up. So we have that. I'm going to reheat this little bit of lead I have left here. And make a second ball. And you would just continue this process until you have the desired number of balls that you wanted to make. And then any lead you have left over, you of course you want to save for future. And if you can ever recover any of your lead out of an animal that you shoot, if it's ball style lead, then you want to do that because you can remelt that down if the ball is mangled. You can see just a little bit of shot goes a long way. I'm going to finish up this last ball, and I'm going to show you how we trim it down, and then we'll be good to go. Okay guys, so here is 3 balls that we molded, and as you can see, I just did the close-up for you guys. At the end, you're going to snip off whatever overflow you had coming out of your mold, and then if you want to go further with that, you can scrape it on a ball or anything, on a rock, I'm sorry, to smooth that out even a little bit more. Normally when you load your flintlock, or if you're using a shotgun, you're muzzle loading it, you want that piece facing out of the barrel. But you would ultimately want to get rid of that for better flight. So all that we're doing at the end, once we cast our balls, is taking our cutter on our round ball mold and placing it like this and simply cutting it. Whoop, lost it there. And that would be our completed round ball. Okay, now these small pieces, or as you can see on this, it's a larger piece of lead. I poured a little too much. You want to keep all that stuff because that stuff will add up. Throw it in the bottom of your shot bag and mold it later. So there you go. That's our round ball. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that short segment on casting round ball. Like I said, it's pretty straightforward. The more you do it, the better you get, and the steadier hand you get. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more videos. See you soon.